welcome back to the GSL Code S. Tastes and Artosis here. And by the way, Innovation is so good.
Yeah, he's pretty all right.
What is up with that guy?
I don't know that any Zerg has beaten him this season, man. So
I don't know, dude. I mean,
if Bomber wins, maybe we have a close final.
Maybe
it's a possibility.
I don't see a Zerg that can beat Innovation at this point in time.
I don't think there is one. I think you put two Zergs versus him at once, and he'd probably be fine.
Probably.
He'd bunker rush one, and the other one would be too scared. He's just making spine crawls on top of his ramp on one base.
He's in one base, just fills up all the creep with spines, and runs out of minerals.
He starts putting up some spores, too, because he doesn't know. Maybe cloak ghosts are coming from him. He doesn't know.
He's worried about getting medevac harassed on those spines, you know? No, I mean, seriously, though, Innovation, we don't see people play this well. No. Really, ever.
Well, hopefully we do in this next match. Bomber against Symbol.
Yeah, this match kind of overshadowed by the match we just saw.
Very much so.
But frankly, I thought it was going to be a little bit closer, that last match.
Yeah, I did too.
This one I think actually
didn't think it would be a
close.
3-0. I realized it could be a 3-0. I accepted the fact that there's a possibility that Innovation will 3-0 anybody, but that was kind of wild. He's just like not losing games, basically.
I know.
He lost a game to Flash. He 2-0'd Life. He 3-0'd Roro.
This is how fast things are moving, Artosis.
No.
That guy was a champion.
Yeah, and don't forget, the person he played right before this was Life, and he 2-0'd him, who was another multiple-time champion. So, anyways.
Damn, man, it's pretty wild. All right, now on to our two players here, Bomber and Symbol, coming out to duke it out.
That's right. Well, what do you actually think about this match? What happens?
I think Symbol wins 3-2.
I think Symbol wins 3-1.
Okay.
As much as I love Bomber,
we don't have to fight anymore.
No, I think we can be all right with that difference in opinion.
Yeah.
As much as I love Bomber, though, I feel like Symbol is a step above.
You know, it's hard to believe that anybody can really take on Symbol's endgame. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Bomber's a very peculiar player to me. Out of all the players I've casted, because he is so good.
Yeah.
But I am oftentimes counting him out against some of these players like Symbol.
He's never truly delivered. No matter how good he's been, he's never truly delivered. He's never gone as far as his skill looked like he
would be like a two-time champion.
Yeah, a lot of people
years ago, and he's just not quite there, you know?
Yeah. But he's playing very well this season. He's still a great macro player. He's still got his own unique style. I don't know how well he'll do. I guess we'll just see. Just see if he can take out Symbol.
I don't know, man. Now, Bomber's known for his parade push style, which we've seen now a lot of from Innovation and Flash, in fact.
And, that is true. There's a chance he'll skip Hellions and things like that. Like, we might just see a lot of Marines coming out.
He's known for nuking himself when he's winning.
Sure.
Just for show.
He's definitely done that more than once.
He's known for nuking his opponents when he's winning, too, but he's a very showy player. Symbol over here, this is a guy, if you let him get to the end game, chances are you're going to lose.
Yeah, well, look at this. 2 over Shine, 2 over Skeen, 2 over Sue, and then 2-1 against Gumiho. He's barely lost any games as well. His play has been rather fantastic, and he's really mixed up his styles this season. We're seeing a lot more aggression out of him, even though he's really known as that late-game player.
Yeah. Well, Artosis, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these two players. I didn't realize Bomber's record against Zerg was so poor
Well,
recently.
if you look at who he's played, let's see. Sniper, GSL champion. DRG, GSL champion. Lucky, very good. Okay, but anyways, he beat Bill and then Sniper, the GSL champion. Lost to GSL champion DRG. Lost to GSL champion Roro. Lost to Symbol, runner-up in GSL finals. Beat Shine. And then lost to some other guy.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, those are hard players he played against. I can't.
Yeah, but look at Symbol here. I mean,
just baby
against
and beyond.
Innovation, Marine King.
Yeah,
these are some heavy opponents. Now I got to say,
those are some older matches though too.
That's very true as well.
And some of the guys he's beaten are not as impressive, although very good. Like Hack is in there twice. Hack, you're great, man, but you ain't
not in the same league as some of these other guys.
Yeah.
Our map lineup is going to be Star Station, Belshear, Vestige, Daybreak, Akalon Waste, and DF Atlas.
Well, taking a look at this map, Map pool. This is a really nice map pool and map order for this series, I would say. There's no map just jumps out at me and says, this guy has to win this one. Which happens a lot of times in these best of fives with the preset map order, so. Alright, that's good. That's good. We'll see how this goes.
Alright. As you can see, especially on Belshire Vestige, we have no history of these guys so far. We're still early on here. We're in the infancy right now of Heart of the Swarm. But the game, the metagame especially, is developing very quickly. We're going to see, how these are going to be played. But for now, a lot of these stats don't matter as much simply because Heart of the Swarm is so new.
Very, very true. All right, Star Station, our first map. Third base can be difficult on both sides. It's very attackable, very easy to get in there and do some damage to the economy.
And it looks like we're moments away from actually starting this here. Guys, get out there, tell your friends to tune in here, because we are here in Seoul, Korea, the mecca of esports, bringing you the best esports show ever made, the GSL Code S. In the bottom right starting location, we have our Terran player. He's old school. His ID is
Starty Bomber.
And in the upper left starting location, we have our Zerg player with some of the best endgame in the whole world. He is
Ajubu Symbol.
All right. Well, it's going to be a little bit while we see what builds these guys want to open up with. You been playing any StarCraft lately, Tasteless?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
A little bit.
How's the ladder going? Have you been trying out some of SOS's new builds that you were totally?
Yeah, but I'm not good at them yet.
Yeah,
when you look at it, it looks like
easier
a lot
than it
easier
is.
to do, and then when you actually try to do it, I'm like, wow, that's a little sloppy here.
Totally. I tried without looking at the game again. I tried the DT one with the 4-gate into DT.
Yeah, I haven't
Totally
tried
messed
that
that one up,
variation
man.
of it. But
Totally messed that one up.
yeah,
It's kind of gross.
well, it really makes me curious. How many variations of that build does he have?
A lot.
Clearly a lot.
Yeah.
It seems like that's the build that he just uses for that matchup. That's the way he plays it.
Yeah,
It
I
seems
think
to
it's
me.
kind of like he's kind of like the paint guy at Home Depot, where you go in and he's got like just these cards and he just fans them out. He's like, "Which color do you like?"
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, well, there's like 400 colors.
You're
here.
like,
How could
I
ever
was
choose?
going for taupe, but I don't know anymore.
Yeah. He's like, well, I think you want a taupe mixed slightly with white.
Yeah.
He's like, no, not that much. Whoa, you don't understand colors at all. And I'm like, all right, SOS, jeez, SOS. Maybe you
go.
shouldn't work at Home Depot. Maybe you should have your own paint store if you're this good at paint. Maybe you should work for Sherwin-Williams.
You know, I had a job as the summer painting.
Yeah, I know everything about you.
You know, I pretty much do. When I think of how much time we've actually spent talking just in the cast, and then when you think about this, guys, we've been on airplanes together, and our Toasts and Tastes are chatty Cathy's, man.
We are chatty Cathy's.
We are chatty Cathy. We do not. And it's effortless, actually.
Yeah.
It's an effortless thing, but yeah, I had a
That's why the
summer
suits
job.
us so well.
That was actually when I decided I had to go
Whoa.
full-time into esports, by the way, is when I actually became, when I was painting the insides of dorm rooms, and I wanted to kill myself. It was so boring. Anyways, on to this game.
Yeah, no, speaking of this, he's actually gone Command Center first, Rax Command Center. That's the quickest triple command that you will ever see. Right there. No one's going to go command Rax. So don't think about that. Now, that's 6 Lings that are waiting. He's not pulling them. He's waiting for a Reaper. Sorry, buddy. No Reaper coming. That could have been 3 more drones, and you're playing against triple command as quick as it comes.
All right, now he sees the Reaper timing has passed, so he's going to go ahead and move out with these Lings here.
Do you think... Here's my question to you, because Bomber kind of known for not going Hellion as much, like just getting into that Marine macro a little bit quicker. With this build opener that we've seen, is he going to go into a factory for Hellions, or is he actually just going to go for just go into Marines, basically.
I think he's going to go into Marines.
I kind of feel that as well.
I think that's especially that.
I think he's going to make so many Marines that it's very difficult to kill them all.
Oop, Link's coming. Not a scratch yet, though, here on Bomber. I wonder what every other... Okay, yeah, now I think it's definitely going to be...
You think it might be...
You know, after seeing those 3 more barracks put down, I got a hunch, man. Call me crazy.
Yeah. Imagine, though, if he didn't. Imagine if when those Lings walked away from the front of the wall, he canceled all 3 of those and threw up a factory.
That would be a
But then he added 2 more of them back, realizing he had too many minerals.
That's almost as sick as our 1-base double Ayube strat.
It's a good strat.
We need to think, what's another build that, like, you could trick somebody that doesn't play games into thinking is good, but is actually just terrible?
There's so many.
I'm trying to think of, like, the, what's a terrible one? You know what's the easiest to do with Terran?
Yeah. Terran's very versatile like that.
Yeah. Where you can, like, come up with something that's, like, it could sound good at first, but then you're like, no, man, you need to just expand.
All right, well, a Roach Warren on the way. Roaches, if Bomber moves out with the right amount of bio, Roaches aren't good. But if you move out too soon, the Roaches are going to be able to overwhelm. So we'll see what type of timings we're going to end up running into in this game. 6 Roaches on the way. 7 now. You think he's going to attack into the wall?
You know, he could.
It looks like he's going to.
That would, not only could he kill a barracks, that would interrupt production either way.
I guess we'll see a Baneling Nest here, and yeah,
you called it exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to make that many Roaches and you already have speed, you're going to make a Baneling Nest. In fact, he scans and Bunker's going to start going up.
Yeah, well, he saw those Roaches leaving. Saw everything he needed to see, actually. Now, keep this in mind. Symbol was not known for this a few seasons ago.
Yeah.
Now Symbol is the guy that's actually been doing a lot of all-ins, a lot of aggressive play.
He's mixing it up very well. This is basically turning into an all-in. He's making so many Lings. Well, with this many bunkers, Bomber is showing great flexibility, great scouting, great instincts, everything. He's looking really good. Stim... Is Stim actually going to be finished when this hits? I think it is. Right as it hits, it's going to be finished, because he's going to wait for some Banelings.
All right, he's going to have to lift this barracks up, or at least repair it. I don't think Bomber's going to get broken by this man. He has, like, way too many bunkers.
And he has, well, he does have Stim as well, and now we have Marauders on the way as well. And the Banelings have to actually bust through a barracks, which takes a few more.
Well, it's 5 bunkers here. There's even one on the high ground.
Yeah. Bomber will not completely die from this at the minimum.
All right, here we go.
We will see. All right. Not the most effective thing so far.
Nope, he's coming in here now. SCV is trying to repair. Bunker's being torn down. But it looks like he just has enough SCVs repairing these bunkers. And Symbol has been deflected.
And in fact, he only killed 6 SCVs there. And he's making more Lings and getting Burrow right now. That's really neat. He must be going for Baneling landmines to try to catch up or something, right? Right?
I would think so. I mean,
like, if he runs in and does Roach Burrow, I'm going to lose my mind. There's 3 command centers. I don't think that's a good call.
These will heal faster underground. Oh my God, I just made you go tee-hee.
Yeah,
guys, Artosis just went tee-hee.
Yeah, I did.
I thought I had unlocked all of your laps.
Oh, well, this is the expansion pack
this is the...
This is the 30s laugh pack.
Yeah, man. I thought I had unlocked all 30 of the Artosis unlockable laughs. But there was a bonus one.
Yeah. This is the hidden one on the end of the CD.
Yeah.
The end of the tape, actually. The end of the CD never made sense.
End of the CD, and then you have to wait 14 minutes before it comes on again. Remember when they would do that? They'd be like, we're going to put a hidden song on here.
That was cool when there was actually just tapes. Because those you actually had to rewind and stuff. Like, that was a pain in the ass to go to the end of those. The CD, you throw that on your computer, and you're like, what is this 15 minutes long, this last song?
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Do you remember when, like, every single, I think it's like a 90s thing, every single song had, like, a prank call somewhere in, like, the end of the song to start?
Yeah.
God, I wanted to kill myself.
It was bad.
I'm like, I really like this song, but I don't want to hear the recording of the 40s movie that you have or the prank call.
Yeah. Very true. Thank you, Tasteless, for pointing that out.
Check this out. I'm going to be a musician, and I'm going to be in the Jerky's Boy. One of the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, the Jerky Boys. Oh, God, I remember listening to those. All right, anyways, we have a little Marauder drop coming down. Thank you for saying what I've been thinking for so many years, by the way.
No problem. I think I said it for a lot of people that are watching right now.
I think that was an important moment for our generation. So he's taking the third base, and he actually has 4 siege tanks. And 4 siege tanks is going to be pretty darn good against any little attacks towards his third base. You know, they're better defensively than Widow Mines by a great margin. It's the attacking part that Aaron is good on. And we have a second factory on the way, and Widow Mines coming out. So looks like he is going to go that standard play.
All right. Oh, okay. It was a cancel. Excuse me. I thought that was taken out for a second. He picks up. He's doing a great job controlling the Zerg right now.
Indeed. We'll see if any of those burrowed Banelings end up doing anything. They definitely could. Bomber moves
turn
around.
This game upside down.
Yeah, he moves around with a lot of units at once.
Bomber doesn't generally push with a Raven or anything like that, so.
No. By the way, I really like what we're seeing from Bomber. He's ahead, and he's not moving out quite yet.
Oh my God, he got the hatch.
Wow, that's nice. But you know, for instance, you'll watch someone like Flash, and of course he opens different, and it's a different opening from the Zerg as well, but he'll move out around 140 supplies, start putting on the pressure. Now, Bomber's skipping that. He's getting his Drilling Claws and 2-2 finished. He's also adding some more Raxes on, you know, getting those more medevacs. I think this is the perfect thing to do, because especially if he's playing against someone that might be having roaches in their composition as well, the more supply he has, he gets exponentially more ahead in the battles by having a higher supply against something like that. So this is really nice.
Oh, this could be so bad.
Yes,
this could be so bad.
Wow. Wow.
That was so sick.
That was a lot of units killed. Jeez Louise.
Oh my God. By the way, it was pretty cool. You know, seeing Marines fly up in the air.
Yeah,
it was a good shot there by Legend.
that was so
I don't know if this is like something primal and or juvenile about me, but like when I see all the Marines fly in the air, I'm like, wow, that was pretty cool. It's like when you're playing a video game and you shoot the bad guy, and not only do you kill him, but he falls off the building. You're like, oh, that was very rewarding.
Certainly. Well, we do have a little bit of a counterattack coming in right now. Not really getting anything done. He does see that Bomber's looking to expand again very soon. Maxed out Bomber against 170 Symbol. And Bomber does have two upgrade advantage. Oh my God, if he gets that.
Yep, he got that.
Okay, so basically Symbol is going to be chilling at 176 supply for quite some time.
Or lower.
This, as long as he hits before the spawning pool is done, he's so likely to deal critical damage.
There's just nothing that can reinforce. The Banelings are on the way here, but...
Oh God, this is... And 2-2 hasn't finished. This is, like, there's no way to save this fourth. Doesn't even try. Very smart of him not to. It looks like he wants to go for a counterattack, which is probably the right thing, because he just literally can't touch that army. He needs to get that.
Oh, he shouldn't even be going this close. Oh my God.
Oh man. Bomber just destroying this game, I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh, ouch.
Little bit of a miscalculation there. That's called Drilling Claws. That's very fast.
They're pretty quick. Pretty quick.
All right, well, 2-2 is about to finish, and finally he gets to spend his bank up and get his supply up a bit higher than that 176 we were watching.
He needs to bro those. And quickly.
There we go. 2-2 just barely not finishing before this battle, by the way.
Nice split there by Bomber. Bomber's going to win this game no matter what, man. Look at this.
You know how you can tell Bomber's plan? He's dropping mules during the battle. Like, he's like, well, I'm going to win in 5 minutes. So I'm going to start dropping mules now to make sure that he knows. It's like, well, thank you, Bomber.
He does do that. Like,
he does do that. He does it way
Bomber,
ahead
you
of
just
time.
need to go kill the guy, man.
Yeah. He's like, no, I don't need that extra 300 minerals. I don't need it, Tasteless.
All right, well, nice job here from Symbol. At least something's going his way.
Yeah, it's a nice catch. Good little 20 supply gone for Bomber.
Oh, that's too bad. He missed that detonation.
Can't get them all. He's not a Pokemon Master yet.
Nope, not yet.
3-3 on the way. More mutants coming out. Nice little drop coming down at the natural.
All right, stimming and now hitting the hatchery over here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's actually going to end up doing anything.
He'll just bruise it. Uh-oh. He's got to be careful. Nice detonation there.
Oh my God, he just keeps doing things like this. Well, there's a lot more Marines coming, so it looks like those siege tanks will live in the, well, all the mutants will die.
Wow, everything just died there.
Do you think that hatchery will ever get up?
Nope. Called a hunch. GG.
Wow.
Nice first game there. Bomber looking bulletproof, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Symbol did try for that very aggressive all-in strategy. and Bomber figured out what was going on and stopped it dead in its tracks. And then just that was a very clean follow-up by him. He didn't overextend anywhere. He didn't get ahead of himself in his attack. He did it very well, and I think Symbol won't even be rattled. He knew that that was a risk that he was doing that strategy.
Yeah.
It either pays off big or it pays off negatively.
I want to echo what you just said here, Atosis. Guys, looking back at that game, the biggest moment was that Roach Baitling attack, and when you do an attack like that, you are giving up a huge amount of your economy and your momentum in the late game to cripple them or kill them early on. He did neither of those.
Yeah.
And that allowed Bomber to have that invincible-looking push.
Yeah. All right. Belshir Vestige, our next map.
Yeah. This is a great map.
Yeah,
it could be harder and harder for Zergs in the late game.
That is very true, and I think Bomber's probably going to play standard here. I don't know if he'll go 3 command centers that quickly, but he could. He is Bomber.
He absolutely could. Did we just see a towel
Where?
in Symbol's booth? He just wiped his hands on a towel.
Well,
could that be the towel that he took from Gumiho after he killed him?
That's what I was going to say.
That's why I had to get it out. That's why I actually grabbed your arm when I was saying it. I was so excited to get it out.
I'm like, oh my god, what's that on his... What is that keychain on his keys? Is that... Oh my god, is that one of Sue's eyeballs? Ew! Ah! Sue wasn't known for anything, so he took one of his eyes! The Pirate Zerg.
All right, get ready for game number 2 here between Bomber and Symbol.